Yes.
Hey. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you did a great job on that video with the music. Let's do it one more time. Thank God for Jesus. Okay.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey guys, you know the deal. We are super excited to be here on Wake the F Up Monday, February the 16th, 2026, guys. 1 minute after the hour. Welcome, triple welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right, guys? We hope you guys had a blessed weekend. This is a holiday weekend. Most folks got Monday off today. And so if you got Monday off and you got an opportunity to hang out with us this morning, we truly appreciate you. You know what I'm going to say? Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Some of y'all like to sit there and park and enjoy the show, but you don't share it to your cousins or aunties or your brothers or sisters or your other co-workers. We need y'all to do that if you don't mind. And the subscriptions have slowed down. We need the subscriptions to move back in the right direction in the positive, and I'm asking for your help. Please, if you don't mind. It keeps the show going. It keeps everything running. And we truly appreciate you on the holiday edition of the Wake the F Up Monday Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Now, just because it's a holiday and Valentine's Day just passed, some of you still ain't getting no love over the weekend. Okay. And God bless you for that. But guess what? Now, again, you in this sanctuary right here where you're going to finally get some love. You didn't get no love all weekend. You're going to get it here. Okay. Post Valentine's Day show here on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. So this is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, you know what I'm going to say? I've been saying it for 8 years. It's the only place on this entire universe where you get your morning started right. To this queen right here, God bless you. Happy post Valentine's Day, Janice. God bless you. You're looking well. And how are you, young lady?
Thank you. Good morning, Shawn. Life is good. Life is good. Peace and love, everybody. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. And no matter how you show up, please, thank you for showing up. I just want to add that in. Hope all is well on this President's Day of February 16th, 2026. Today, we honor leadership, service, and the responsibility that comes with power. So let President's Day remind us that real leadership is about integrity, courage, and serving the people. As you enjoy this holiday, take a moment to reflect on how you lead in your family, how you lead in your community, and how you lead in your everyday life. With that said, let's get into some weather. The current temperature right here in my neighborhood is 31 degrees. We got a little bit of dusting last night, less than an inch of snow last night, but it's very cold outside. The high is expected to reach 41 degrees, and the low is expected to drop down to 26 degrees. That's what's predicted. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Well, thank God for Jesus. Let's clap for Janice. She's the only true professional on this show. And God bless her. She said there's a little dusting. Yeah, I remember that during the cocaine years. We had a lot of dusting. And and a shout out to our folks over there in YouTube. We truly appreciate you guys on this President's Day weekend, guys. 2026 is a federal holiday. I think it's a state holiday as well. I don't know. This is a holiday to honor presidents, but we're not in the presidential mood of honoring presidents other than our beloved Barack Obama and maybe Joe Biden, but our current president, we don't even recognize. He's not even a president. But because of this, it still is President's Day, so enjoy the extra day off if you have one. If you working and getting money, or you got to go to work and getting, as they would say, time and a half.
Forgot about that.
God bless you. Put a number one chat room if you ever had a job where you got time and a half.
Time and a half.
And you sat there and you worked for 8 hours, or you didn't do anything for 8 hours and you still got that free money. If you were part of that movement in your work life, or even today, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. You time and a half as neighbors. Now,
Yeah.
if you remember back in the day, remember I'm an old school dude. Yeah, Janice, I am for 17,015 years old.
To be exact.
And proud of it. Thank God for Jesus. I don't know, guys. Some of you guys are in my age range or a little younger. But back in the day, before we start the show, since it's a President's Day weekend, and we're doing this show while some of y'all are not working today, where you can sit and enjoy the show, and you ain't got to sneak around the office and watch the show. Today, we're doing the show because of you.
Mm-hmm.
But Janice, back in the day, and I'll yield my time back to you real quick before I yield back. Back in the day, when I was a boy, a little boy, remember, I used to be a little boy back in the day.
There was a time.
I didn't have this face back in the day. I was a cute little baby. Now I'm metamorphosized into this. That's why time is beautiful, and time is also brutal. Time is precious. Time is precious, but it's very brutal. I had soft baby skin back in the day, with the baby smell. Now I got other kind of smells coming out of me. Guys, put a number one in the chat room if you got other kind of bodily smells coming out of you that you didn't have when you were little. Let me get myself a number one. Janice, hurry up and put number ones down there yourself. Please be obliged. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, put a number one in the chat room if you got other bodily smells coming out of you other than that Johnson & Johnson's baby oil and powder back in the day. And when we were little babies, we had nice little clean, smelly necks. A lot of neck smelling.
Yeah.
Put a number one chat room if you ever smelled a baby's neck.
All right, careful now. Don't let us find you on the Epstein files, all right? Pause with that.
Put a number one you ever took your son, your daughter, whatever, you was changing the pamper, and they had that little baby powder residue on the neck. And Janice, I just say on this to say to my man Hawk, God bless, LaShawn Hayes Jones, God bless. Janice, back in the day, they actually, if you guys remember this, let me know if you put this number one chat room if you remember this. They actually had 2 President Days back to back. They had before you research it, Jan. Hold on. Let me make sure this is right. Back in the day, they had Washington's birthday, and the next week they had Lincoln's birthday. And back in those days, you had back-to-back weeks off.
Yes.
Because they had 2 different presidents. One was a slave owner. The other one freed the slaves. And the one who's freed the slaves got the bad end of the stick.
Oh, man.
Do you guys remember, or am I tripping out right now because my processor is slowing up as I get older? That's why I'm sitting here eating blueberries and pineapples to see if I could slow down the degeneration of my mind. But I think it's too late for that. The cocaine did that back 34 years ago. Janice, do you remember a time when in February, back in the day, they had 2 presidential holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know what year it stopped. Because what they did was they said, yo, listen, we can't do this. This is ridiculous. Why don't we just do one weekend and just call it President's Day? Janice, could you look up when they started that film? Then they started, they said, you know what? We're not going to do 2 President Days. Like, it's ridiculous. Let's do one President's Day, right? And then we don't have to worry about all these guys and just have just the whole thing. And I don't remember what year that started, but what I do remember is when they had, they had the Martin Luther King weekend. Y'all remember when they started that? And a lot of the states didn't even recognize it. It was a Fed. I don't even think the federal government recognized it, and they made it law. And it took years and years and years for all the states to recognize Martin Luther King Day, which was a total travesty and a shame. And even to this day, there's folks that are not out here recognizing Martin Luther King's birthday. But Angie B, God bless Angie. We need to see you at the if you're around. We need to see you March the 7th down at Comedy in Harlem, guys. Y'all come down for the Shawn Harvey birthday bash comedy show just a few weeks away. Y'all come on now. I got my outfit ready. Let's go. Let's have a good time. So now that we have President's Day, and some of you folks are not working today, and some of y'all get time and a half and whatever you're doing out there, we only honor, for me personally, I honor Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Those are consistently my presidents, my president and first lady. Guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you don't give a damn about President's Day. Put a number 2 if you don't. Put a number 1 if you care. Put a number 2 if you don't. Because there's a lot of patriotic Americans out there. And we're only patriotic to a certain level. Then you got them hardcore, Trumpsters out there that take the patriot part and this underlying racism. But that's another issue. Shout out if you guys remember President's Day when they used to celebrate 2 presidents. Janice, I yield my time.
Yeah, it was President's Day. And I do remember that, Shawn. But you know what? With that said, you asked the question, if President's Day mean anything to you or whatever. For a long time, it really did not mean anything to me. It was just a day off, to do something and hang out or whatever it is that I want to do. But now I do celebrate it in a different way. Like I said earlier, how do you celebrate President's Day in your home and in your community? Because it's not just about the president, since it meant nothing to me, I just figured, well, let me reflect in another way. Let me figure out how to celebrate this in another way. And so I turn it to an in-home celebration, in the community celebration, that kind of thing. What can I do to inspire at least my family to move forward? So that's what we do here on this day, which we all have the day off.
Janice, are you serious right now? You guys really celebrate President's Day?
We don't celebrate President's Day in the way that, President's Day, but it's a day off. So I want to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to be active in some kind of way. I want to achieve something. I want to be creative. I want to do something since I had that free time, when I was working in, the outside world, in for corporate America. I just found a way to celebrate in a different way, bring it home, celebrate it here in the house. So I did. It's a day off. Let's do something worthwhile with it,
Shout out to my beloved niece and my sister, my niece, Shannon Berry in the chat room. And shout out to my beloved sister, Patricia Harvey. Now, I don't give a damn about President's Day. She's right. It's a day off. I don't give a damn about none of these presidents. They never did anything. Well, they did things for me. And I tell you, there's only 3 or 4 presidents that I even recognize. All the rest of the presidents, they can all kiss my ass. So who's the presidents that mean the most to me? Obviously, Abraham Lincoln, because I studied Abraham Lincoln because I love, if something y'all know about me, I love history. Abraham Lincoln was the #1 president. Even though Abraham Lincoln really, in the beginning, he didn't have a problem with slavery until the abolitionary folks were like, yo, we can't be doing this no more. And that whole Civil War turned into freeing the slaves back in the day. And he was the one who put, black folks in the army and, and they were fighting against white folks. So Abraham Lincoln had enough respect for black folks to say that they should be free. And unfortunately, when he got killed, the other president after him, he wanted to kind of bring the whole slavery thing back, but it was too late because they had already made the law. So that's one president. Another president, I'm going to tell you, another president will probably be Franklin D. Roosevelt, Janice.
Okay.
He's the one who started food stamps and getting money for folks and Social Security and all that. And he kind of took away the power from the rich white folks and gave it back to the everyday Americans.
Okay, he's worth celebrating. All right.
So yeah, you can say, because he looked and he said, listen, everybody's rich, and what about the regular folks? And why don't we give certain pass certain bills for regular folks to have a better life in this country? So I'm gonna give him I'm gonna show him a little bit of love.
All right. Okay.
Then I'm gonna show JFK love, even though unfortunately he caught that grassy knoll bullet in '61.
Forgot about him. Okay, right. He's a good one to recognize.
That was a good one because he was kind of with the black folks and the King movement, and he was like, you know what, give the blacks a chance. So I'm gonna show him some love, and then, for me personally, the number one president of all time for me, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama.
Clap for that. Yes.
There's nothing. There's no of all these other presidents. I mean, Lincoln runs a close second because he freed us.
He freed us.
Because if it wasn't for Lincoln, we'd still be out there working for free. But some of us black folks work for free anyway. So I would say these are like my presidents if we're doing President Day. If you want to recognize the president. Guys in the chat room, who's your top 3 presidents? Who's your top 2 presidents? If it doesn't even matter, but just to spark a conversation. I say Abraham Lincoln, Barack Obama. Those are my joints. Our current president, I don't even recognize as a president. And I think that a lot of folks feel the same way I do. And I think a lot of folks who voted for the current president, probably changing their mind and feel that way. So it's good that we have a freedom of choice here in the matter. But shout out to President Day. That's just boring me.
Yeah.
Janice, let's move on. Janice, how was your weekend? My
weekend was lovely, Shawn. It was lovely. I had a very, very nice time. And I like to celebrate, love on any given day. But, this weekend was a real nice celebration of Valentine's for my honey and I. We did something very simple. We don't go out like we used to do, out to dinner. We don't want to be bothered with all the crowd and what have you. And I don't know. I'm really picky about stuff, I mean, I get my glasses or my utensils or whatever, and I'm scrutinizing everything, And so I've just come to the place we've come to the place where we just don't want to go out anymore. So we, prepare our meal here, whether we'll order out, get the dishes out and set the table and light the candles, and have our own little Prosecco or whatever it is that we want to drink, which is, a whole lot less than what you would get at the restaurant. So, and we play our little soft music in the background and we just do what we do best. Enjoy one another's company. So my weekend was lovely, Shawn. Thank you for asking. How was yours?
Well, let's give a shout out for Janice. She seemed like she got dragged around all weekend by that husband.
Yo, play my song, because that's what's going on. When I walk into the room, yes.
So clap Janice and that husband over there have freaky sex over there over the weekend. And God bless her. Total opposite with me. Went in the wallet, spent tons of money. We went out to eat, had a good time. My wife and I laughed the whole entire weekend. Yeah, we went out, we had a good time. Then I ran and did a show. Then my wife and I met back up, and we had more of a good time. And that's what we did. Same thing. Sat up there. Had the bust a nut face on me. You know what I mean? So it was all good.
Oh man,
this is my bust a nut face.
Shawn, I would like to let me post this video if I can of some of the guys getting ready for the Valentine's Day weekend. Do you have it yet? I just sent it, so maybe you could just show a little something.
All right.
Guys preparing.
You getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? You getting fucked tonight? She getting fucked tonight. She getting fucked. You getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? You getting fucked tonight? She getting fucked tonight. She getting fucked. You getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight?
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's for the younger folks. Us older folks are not doing too much of that, but that is funny. But let me see. I got one woman here that has a whole perspective that I think I really enjoy about
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Before we get into it,
Can I be your Valentine?
Can you be my Valentine?
Boy, I don't know what a Valentine is. I ain't seen one of them since middle school or something like that. Don't come talking about no Valentine to me. Okay? That shit for high schoolers and college kids and shit like that.
You don't want to be a Valentine?
Don't come talking no Valentines to me. All right? I don't want to hear shit about no Valentines.
But I'm a lover.
A flower, a rose, a chocolate. Though. Bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about no lover. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm 49 years old. Do I look like I even think of a fucking Valentine?
But let me take you out. Let me take you out for Valentine's Day at least. I can do that.
Boy, if I was married to a nigga for 40 years, he couldn't get me out tomorrow to take me nowhere to do shit about no Valentine's
So you don't
Day.
believe in Cupid?
Don't give a fuck about that shit,
you believe in Cupid
bro?
at all?
Nobody don't give a fuck. Who fucking cares about a Cupid? That's what I want to know. Who gives a fuck about a Cupid?
You hurt my heart, right?
Guard your own heart. Stop worrying about the neck. What a bitch feel about you. Fuck all that lovey-dovey shit, man. You better go buy your damn self something like I'm gonna do. I don't want nothing from now, motherfucker, bro. I'm so glad I got my own shit and I got you. You just don't know, bro.
I expect you to be more.
You get like all them expectations from these crusty mutts. I don't look for that shit no more, bro.
Janice. Can't hear you.
Dusty mutts.
You dusty mutts.
Oh my God, Shawn.
Oh my God. Yeah, come on, Janice. She's keeping it real right now.
Yeah, she is.
Hold on.
Can I be your Valentine?
Can you be my Valentine?
Boy, I don't know what a Valentine is. I ain't seen one of them since middle school or something like that. Don't come talking about no Valentine to me. Okay? That shit for high schoolers and college kids and shit like that.
You don't want to be a Valentine?
Don't come talking no Valentines to me. All right?
Oh my God.
Hey, don't come talking no Valentine to me. That's for high schoolers and college kids.
Okay, round of applause for her. Okay.
F you and Cupid.
And who was Cupid in the first place? Okay.
Now before we move on, I want to send a special shout out to my sis, LaShawn Oliver. Is LaShawn Oliver in the chat room? She put up. I was going to reach out to her over the weekend. But she put up some video of the New Edition concert down at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. And it seemed like everybody on earth went there. And I want to give a shout out to her because she put up some fantastic video. And a lot of other my friends went down there. And shout out to everyone that had a good time. New Edition is my favorite group of all time. Janice, I've seen them perform live at least 3 to 7 times.
Yeah.
So shout out to LaShawn Oliver for posting those videos, and whoever went over there to the Prudential Center. And I think the night after that, they were at the Barclays Center. So shout out to all New Edition fans. Shout out to my sis, LaShawn Oliver, for putting up those videos. Okay, guys, listen.
And to answer your question, I don't see Oliver in the chat. Okay.
Okay. 25 minutes after the hour.
In the chat. I see
25 minutes after the hour. We truly appreciate you. We are so excited to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what it is. March 7th. Yo, come on down. Shawn Harvey birthday bash at Comedy Harlem. I want to pack this room. I need everyone in the chat room. Everyone in the chat room, if you're able to make it, y'all come on down. Because not only are we going to have a good time, we're going to get our laugh on, we're going to get our party on, but get an opportunity for everyone to meet each other, and we could socialize for a few minutes and have a good time. All right, so let's get into some morning buzz. And before we do that, Janice, I guess what we'll play some of your music.
All right, let's go. Is right.
All right, Janice, go ahead. My fault. Do some
yes.
buzz.
Okay,
ahead,
so
Janice.
I want to talk about Katrina Dinkins and the White Knight. But before I do, let me just go back a little bit to Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. You know, last week everyone was talking about, you know, at the Super Bowl how they had broken up and what have you. And now Cardi B has posted a video saying, yes, that it is true. They are no longer together. Shawn, would you please roll that beautiful video for us to see? Because I want to talk about it out on the other side.
Yes. We broke up. After the halftime show, I went straight home. I didn't even stay to watch his game because I was at the Super Bowl for my job, not for him. He had nothing to do with it. From day one, I told Stefon very clearly, if he ever cheated or had another kid while we were together, I was out. That was my line. And he still chose to cross it. Honestly, I even think Stefon is worse than Offset. At least Offset would give me gifts worth millions, cars, designer bags, checks. But the first birthday I spent with Stefon, he gave me nothing. I tried to make excuses for him. Then at my new album release, he showed up with a huge bouquet of flowers. That wasn't for me. It was to build his good guy image. Every time we appeared together, his eyes were always on the camera. Even when he touched my pregnant belly, he never looked at me. I regret having a child with him, and I finally realized he never loved me. He only loved the attention and benefits I brought into his life. Now I just want to focus on my tour and my kids. And to all women, I want to say this. Stop giving everything to people who aren't worth it. In the end, the only person you can truly rely on is yourself.
So, yes, she said that. Excuse me.
Wait.
What?
Wait. But Janice, is that her or is that AI?
Well, that's what I was wondering, if it was her or if she was reading it. I'm thinking maybe she was reading it, you know, and it's scripted or whatever. So I'm hoping that it's AI, Shawn, because she said some things in there that I did not like, I didn't agree with. And I'm like, girl, that's not classy at all, you know, to say those things. Like, for instance, she regret having a baby by him.
Janice,
Okay. And that's my question too. What? That
Janice,
is AI, right?
That's not her.
That was my question, Shawn, that I was going to put out there. Is that her? Do you all believe that this is her, or is this AI?
Janice, I think at this moment you're AI.
Shawn.
Janice, they've been playing that online the last week or so. I don't think that's her. I think that's a generated voiceover. I don't think that's her.
All right, well, I'm going to go back and look at it and see if it says it, because they usually put AI generated on it, don't they?
No, Janice,
Shawn.
I think that's an AI image. I mean, a voiceover.
All right, hold on.
I don't think, see, what the one thing about Cardi that we all know, Cardi gonna go online. Did you check her social media page to see if she said that?
No, I did not.
Of course you didn't, Janice. Maybe it was something.
All right. But that was my question. Was it AI or not? So
You
I guess
presented it like it was a story.
well, I thought it was, I thought it was real. I'm like, okay, look like she came out and said that they're not together anymore. And not only that, she did say, good luck. So I'm like, okay, so she's finally admitted it. And so what say you was going to be my question, but I already know what you say, so never mind.
Guys, Janice AI, are you real over there, Janice? Here's what I do know before you get into the other stuff. Here's what I do know. I believe that you might want to look this up real quick. I think the other day for Valentine's.
Said it's definitely AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
Okay, it's AI. Thank you guys. I can't tell the difference.
Are you okay, Janice? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. But look, I can't tell the difference all the time, if it's seminar. And I said, well, she sounds like she's reading this. Is this really her? Because usually when Cardi B speaks, she speaks from the heart and she's just like going on and on and on and on and on. But I'm like, well, maybe she wanted to get her thoughts together, and present them in a proper manner or whatever. I don't know. I'm just okay. So, but now I see it's AI. Okay.
Janice, I gotta give you some gunshots.
Oh God. I'm dead over here.
Oh my God. You okay?
Yeah, Cardi does look good pregnant.
Cardi
looks beautiful all the time. The Godfather said Cardi looks good pregnant. Cardi B looks good all the time. She's always smiling, I mean, I guess even when she's upset, she just looks like she's just beautiful, radiant all the time.
Yeah, she's one of those beautiful Bronx chicks, like one of the fly girls from the Bronx. What I do know, I think that's not AI. I believe over the weekend, and maybe you want to look this up, Offset, the husband, the ex-husband, whatever relationship status they're in, he bought her $10,000 worth of balloons and dropped it off at her house.
Offset did that?
Now, yeah, you might want to look that up real quick, Janice, and let's give Janice a round of applause because she's out of control. Which leads to the questions, Janice. Let me just do this real quick, and then we get into your story, okay?
Okay.
Which leads to the question, guys. With Janice, they all telling you that it's AI generated?
Yeah, Sister Soja said that's AI. Vanetta said it was AI.
Of course. Now, here's the question, though. Since we're doing post-Valentine's Day wrap-up and theme relationships day, and y'all give Janice a round of applause. That husband dragged her around that house the other night. Janice, Offset gave the ex-wife flowers. Folks in the chat room, is it inappropriate or is it appropriate to give your ex or your baby mother flowers or gifts on Valentine's Day if they're in a relationship already? Is it appropriate to be in a relationship, ladies, and your ex-husband or baby father, knowing that you're in a relationship, send you some flowers or some wine, whatever it is, is it inappropriate? Janice, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I say hell to the no. Okay? I don't care how cool the relationship is with the baby father and the baby mother. We're not doing the exchanges of the gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're single and you're not together, and vice versa, like say the baby father could be single, and you still single, you're not messing with each other, you're not having sex, you're not doing nothing, and maybe a gift or two. Okay, come on, I might understand that. But in a relationship,
yeah,
I say, me personally, hell no. There be no giving of the gifts if I'm in here. In real life here where I live, that is unacceptable on both ways. Even if it was one of my baby mothers, you can't give me a gift. I'm married. I have a wife here. And the baby father or whoever, the ex-husband over there, there's no exchanging of the gifts. And I'll take it a step further if y'all don't mind. And welcome to the show, anything on earth, only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Yeah.
March 7th, the birthday bash, Commie in Harlem. Come support your boy. Janice, before I yield my time to you, I'll take it a step further. If there's kids involved, this is what I'm going to do. If my wife has her son, we'll go shopping or whatever and get your mother something. Dad ain't got to give you nothing to give your mother if I'm in this house. I don't care. I don't care. No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
There's nothing, because for me personally, this is my domain. This is my house. This is my serenity. Nothing foreign should come into this crib. Now, call me old school or, hey, Shawn, you're an asshole. All right, I'll be that. But there'll be Christmas, none of that. No, we could go all birthdays, none of that. That's for me. Now, y'all can say, Shawn, you might be insecure, you're an asshole. No, I'm not. There's a line in the sand that's drawn. And if you're a man and you're in a relationship and there's other people involved, they should respect that.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm not going to sit there and go, yo, my baby mother's over there, and my son is over there. Yo, here go $100. Give it to your mother for Valentine's Day, when I know that there's a man over there. That's not my position.
Yeah.
And that's some of the problems that we run into in these relationships and these holidays. If you're an able man and you're able to gift your wife or your girlfriend, baby mother, whatever, the other man needs to fall back and respect the relationship.
That's right.
There'll be no gift giving. There'll be none of that.
Right.
I don't care if you're a dude and you're so disrespectful to your baby mother or ex-wife's relationship that you can't help yourself. Well, neighbor, help yourself. Because how would you feel if the ex gave your wife or baby mother a gift? You would not feel, you wouldn't want it in the house.
Right.
Janice, if that baby mother of yours, that baby, your wife's, your husband's baby mother over there, all of a sudden sends an email, a gift certificate, Ruth Chris, for about $100, how fast are you losing your mind?
How fast am I ripping it up? Immediately. I bet you just lost some money, like, what the fuck? This is gone. And I don't care how he looks at me or what he thinks about me doing it either. Yeah, I did it in front of your face. I did it. Okay. So now what? But I think that it is totally inappropriate. And you know what, Shawn, I'm going to say this. If I were single and say I had a baby daddy out there, whatever, and he's not single, I'm still not going to give him anything, and he shouldn't give me anything. Even though I'm single, I have nothing, going on. The other thing I want to say is, you said that you would take the kid out and buy something. I would be offended by that as well, because I feel like, okay, well, give the kids some money throughout the year and talk to them about financing and, put a little bit to the side. So when Christmas comes around, a birthday comes around or whatever, you could give your mom, a gift or whatever. I would rather that be done. And then you could go get your kid and take him and he could spend his money, rather than you, taking him and then spending the money. Because to me, that's like the same thing.
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
You take him to do what? No,
exactly.
No, you're not. You ain't spending no money. So he's got to save up his own money, or she has to save up her own money to give a gift to her mom or her dad or whatever for Valentine's Day.
Guys in the chat room, have you ever gifted and let's be honest, okay? Thank God for Jesus.
Sister Soldier said it's a very inappropriate gift. You're right, sister.
Thank you. Guys in the chat room, have you ever gifted the ex, knowing damn well you was wrong as hell, knowing that the ex is in a full-time relationship?
Scandalous.
Have you ever did that? Put a number one in the chat room. I've been around a lot. I got Janice. I got a lot of baby mothers, a lot of kids. I got old ass kids now, Janice.
And they're all adults. Okay.
And I got old ass baby mothers as well. and I'm the oldest
of the group. Okay.
Of the group. I'm the oldest one out of all of them. And Janice, not one time, two of my baby mothers remarried. Right? When they got married. My first baby mother, my ex-wife, may she rest in peace, she remarried. One of the other baby mothers, they married, right? Okay. But not one time did I even take the kids or, hey, listen, here go gift for your moms, or I went to I sent a gift, I gave a gift to the baby mothers or the ex while they were in a relationship. Not one time in my adult life did I ever do that. Give me a round of applause.
Yes.
What are they saying in the chat room about this?
Okay. Let me see. Come on.
I'm not even in the chat room. Let me go in the chat room.
Yeah, she said, okay, so who is this? Matha said this younger generation is all about money and gifts. Let's see here. Okay.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yeah, because it's just a whole bunch of stuff in here, and I have to go back to catch
Okay, that's fine. All right, what else you got in the morning, Buzz?
Oh, so, well, let's talk about Katrina and the White, the social media video that's been going viral all over the place. I already posted it, Shawn. You want to put it up, and then we can talk about it? You want to play it? You want to play? Here you go.
Okay. I'm sorry. You caught me off guard.
Oh, sorry.
My husband with this bitch that he met at the casino that he was flirting with in my motherfucking face. You down here with my husband. Because you up here telling everybody that I ain't shit to you. And you telling everybody this and that. You moved up out of my motherfucking house. Now this my husband. I knew he was fucking with this hoe. She always commenting on his motherfucking post and shit. You said what? You gonna let me make it? You is? Okay then. You'll let me make it today. I know where you work at. I hope you ain't putting that dick up in your mouth, ho. I hope you ain't putting it up in your mouth. Nah, don't talk to me. If you put your hands on me,
she said that she is gonna let her. She said, "Can you hear me, Shawn?"
Okay.
She said she's gonna let her make it today. Like that's crazy. What is wrong with people today? Okay, but that video is extremely long. You know, I edited it. There was so much going on there, and then there's another part I want to play also. So, but go ahead, Shawn. What say you?
Oh, this is juicy. I don't see it. I don't see the other piece.
I didn't put it up yet.
Okay. Yeah. So my thought. Well, first of all, I don't know. I don't want to get into the story until you finish the video because I don't know what you're gonna say. I don't want to step over what you're saying.
All right, it's downloading. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay.
Right, well,
but the second video is just basically about what happened when they, left the restaurant, which is long, and I didn't have the opportunity to edit this particular video out, but the girl went crazy. Katrina went, she lost her mind. Here, let me put it up for you right now. There it is. See if you could play it.
Okay.
And you don't have to play the whole thing.
Okay.
Hey, look, you don't do what the fuck I tell you to do. Yo, dumb, yo, stupid ass. That's why your ass need replaced, you stupid motherfucker. That's why you get replaced, motherfucker.
You think I want to be with you, hoe?
Get the fuck out of my motherfucker. Knock your motherfucking head. Goddamn. Yo, dumb ass. Yo, motherfucker, it's over with. I'll never be with you again. Motherfucking leave you. I'm leaving you, bitch. Oh, you didn't hit me?
I ain't touch you, ho.
You didn't hit me? You finna go to jail.
I ain't touch you.
You done hit me? Now you finna go to jail, stupid. You done hit me? Now you finna go to jail.
Toxic. Okay.
Go ahead.
That's toxic. extremely toxic right there. I mean, first of all, Katrina, she just, there's so much to say about this. You know, me, if it were me, I think I would have just showed up, got my little evidence calmly and quietly. God willing, please, I pray that this is how I would behave. Collect my evidence and then take it to the court, okay? And get what I can, because seemed like he's got some dough. You know, I mean, I don't know who's got the money in the family, whatever, but rumor has it that they were, you know, people thought that they were a power couple, you know, and they're surprised that this happened, you know, publicly the way that it did. And everyone's like saying, you never know what people are going through. They acting like everything is cool beans on social media. But anyway, there you have it. What say you, Shawn? I'm going to remove this now.
Well, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you can get your morning start right. 45 minutes after the hour. Put a number one chat room if you're enjoying the show. They put a number 2 if you're not. And on top of that, guys, technically we're supposed to be off as a holiday, and I like to take the holidays off. And we stayed, you know, we did the show today because I just thought that maybe some of you guys didn't have to work today. Some of y'all are already retired, and I thought maybe we can just have a nice session before I walk the dog, because I didn't get a chance to walk my dog yet. He looking at me like I'm crazy. Now, Janice, the story though. The story is this. What's the guy name is the White Knight, right?
Yeah, White Knight.
What's her name?
Katrina Dinkins, Dinkins.
Okay, where they're from?
Memphis. They are from Memphis, carrying on like this.
Okay. So what makes this story interesting? What makes it interesting is they're social media kind of power couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they have a lot of content on social media. You know how the couples have all the content on social media, lovey-dovey, or how they living and what they're doing, and we follow these couples because we're fascinated with them, and it's rightfully so, because I think sometimes social media is more entertainment than regular TV itself. To me,
true that. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm on social media, watching social media more than I'm watching the TV.
It's true.
So I did that last night while I was watching these videos. So they're from Memphis, Tennessee. This is his 4th marriage. She's out of control. She moved into his house. They interviewed the other young lady that he was with at the restaurant. She said, "Hey, listen, we were just talking. I don't know how true that is." And he felt that throughout the last year, he was being disrespected
and abused.
Disrespected and abused by his wife. And he was like, you know what? I'm going out on a date, or I'm going to talk to another woman. And I don't know how. Janice, do you know how she found him in that restaurant?
No, I don't know. I didn't find him.
So we need to know how he was found and how she found him. But anyway, you saw what happened. She lost her mind. One thing I will give this woman credit for. What's her name? Katrina what?
Katrina Dinkins. And they're also saying that she was with another dude as well, but the dude was never on the camera or anything, and maybe he's the one who was videoing everything outside. Right. That is
okay, right. So now that one thing I will say about her, the way she say hoe and bitch is it takes. Yo, she's a professional, will curse you out type of a person. Yo, and hoe and bitch. Oh my God. And he's looking at her like, what the hell? Like he's shocked. Mm-mm. So he said that I don't know we don't know what's happening, but he said that he's being disrespected, and he went out with another woman, and she directed all her anger at the other woman.
Yes.
Hello, the anger is supposed to be at the man.
Come on. But she did call him a few things, but I cut the part out, but go ahead.
Yeah, but she was really going after him. But the thing is, after the fact, and I wish I had the video because we're going to follow the story. So after all of this, he started putting up pictures of her abusing her. I mean, her abusing him, how her kids were disrespecting him. And she started so they're putting all their business out in the street now.
Yeah.
And the times that we live in today, I think it's very difficult to do all of this publicly because we have cell phones and all of this. But it's very It's funny thing is, it's very fascinating how we're interested in the demise of a relationship like this. Like it's captivating. You don't want this to happen. I don't wish this for anybody. Any relationship, then fine. But when you see the meltdown of a relationship like this, in real time, because of the way we live today, everything is recorded. It is almost better than watching a Netflix series. Ladies in the chat room and gentlemen, have you ever been busted by your girlfriend or your boy? Has that ever happened to you in your adult life? Who's the number one in the chat room? Have you ever been busted in your adult life? Let me give myself number ones because I think nobody else is going to do it except for me. And maybe Prentice. Okay, I'm gonna put it.
If it really happened to some of the people, they
put a number one in the chat room if you ever got cold busted. I'm gonna give myself a no. I'm gonna do it.
Well, Shawn, you know what? I have to think back way too far, and I just can't remember that far back before I got married. So I have to say, I'm just gonna say no, it didn't happen. Because I can't even remember. It was so long.
It was long before a long time with me. I've been in relationships where both women met up and they just started fighting.
Vanetta, George, she put 3 ones up.
Thank you. Vanetta, I'm gonna give Vanetta, you know what? You the realest, man. Let me give you a round of applause.
Saying, yep, she put her
you see what I'm saying? Like here, all the rest of y'all kiss my ass. Sister Soldier and the ambassador chat room, they the realest.
Okay.
They the realest. Because it was very uncomfortable for me to just even admit that just now. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of what I did back in those days. When I was with one relationship and another, and this was before the internet, social media, and cell phones, and I still got busted.
Oh Lord!
This chick came on. I was in St. Mark's Place, Astor Place in New York, with one joint, meaning women, and the other girl, the girl I was dating, messing around with, her sister saw me.
Oh my God!
Called her sister. I'm on St. Mark's Place eating lunch out one of them outside. One of those, you know how you sit outside in front of a restaurant and eat?
What?
I was sitting out there eating, and this is before all of that was fashionable today.
You weren't even trying to hide, Shawn. What the heck? You should.
And I was out there eating lunch with this broad, pause. And her sister saw me from the other side of the street. I didn't know all this until after the fact. The sister calls the other woman. Now I'm on St. Mark's Place in 8th Avenue in the Village.
Okay.
That's when I was a fly guy at 140 pounds, and you couldn't tell me shit. I was that neighbor, Janice. 3 cars, penis working. It was crazy.
Funny as hell.
Funny. I had my hairline. It was crazy. Janice, I had all this. And Janice, this chick called her sister lived in Spanish Harlem.
Around the girl.
This chick got on the train.
Wow.
Got on the train, Janice, while I'm sitting there drinking a Frappuccino Frappumato before it even was fashionable.
Wow.
And then I get up to walk the other broad to the train station because, I had the Honda parked across the street. And Janice, I had one of them 86 Honda X. I had the 86 Honda, the LXI Janice?
Was that the flip up lights? Is that the one with the flip up lights?
With the flip up lights with the leather seats.
Cool.
Sunroof. But I didn't want any particular broads in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, Lord, seriously?
And the next thing you know, this chick got dressed and got on the train from the 6 train all the way down to St. Mark's Place.
Wow.
Came out the train, I'm with the other brother. And I thought I saw a ghost, just like that guy. I was like, yo, Jazz, I was like this.
Stay calm.
And I knew the chick from uptown was local. Chick was crazy. I knew, and I said, oh my God.
Wow.
Looked at the other broad, and there was no words exchanged. It was no, like how they talking about baseball. I said,
wow, my God.
Yo, Janice, why these 2 broads started duking it out?
Oh, that's so not right. They should have jumped you. That's what should have happened. They should have jumped your ass.
It's not a proud moment. I'm just sharing the story. I felt bad. And they started duking it out, man. And me and this other dude, man, we grabbed. It was a mess.
I bet it was.
And it was Janice. It was summertime. It was like July. Everybody's outside on St. Mark's. You know, down there in St. Mark's and Ashburn, it's thousands of people. Everybody eating lunch, chilling out. I'm like, bitches, stop! Stop!
So, Shawn, you said this is before cell phones, right?
Yeah, this is way before that.
No, that's really crazy because she had to call her up on the landline. Girlfriend had to
Stop! What's your titties back? Titties were all out. Jazz was crazy.
Jesus. Oh man. That's crazy, Shawn.
The titties back! Police!
Security!
We wasn't talking. I don't know this bitch.
Oh God.
Janice, I was in my early 20s back then.
Uh-huh.
I was so young and stupid.
Yes.
Not a proud moment, but it definitely traumatized me. And after all of that, I got back in the Honda and went home to my wife.
Oh my God. I was not expecting you to say that. Oh, Jesus.
She was like, "Why you got?" She said, "Why you got those Bruce Lee scratches on your face?"
Jesus, what happened?
She said, "You just need to go back out there with them other bitches."
Shame. Oh Lord, have mercy, Shawn. Oh my God.
58 minutes after the hour, Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with this Queen Janice. God bless you guys. I hope you guys say. Janice, that's it. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I hope, guys. Did Sister Soldier or the Ambassador chat room? Did they reply back? Guys, so did they tell their story? Put a number 1 in the chat room if you ever real holler. You ever got busted? Everything like that happened. If you did, share your story if you don't mind. I'm gonna share mine, guys. Even this how uncomfortable it feels. I'm not saying I'm not proud of Janice took a lot to share this story, but
I bet.
I'm not in any ways glorifying this. It wasn't good at all. But the titties were out and
Who said that? The Godfather. Oh God, women will pull out the tees and the wigs in a fight. Yes. Yes, do everything you can.
All right, guys, we truly
Real Hollow said yes at 14. Real Hollow said yes at 14. Okay.
All right, guys, we truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. We get into the Michael Jordan stuff and all that tomorrow, Janice. I think we did good. I think we're okay. Guys, put a number 1 chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you didn't. God bless you guys. Please be safe. You know, I love you guys to death. Get your tickets for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. You can cash app at Hard Funny. Zelle is 570-982-6950. Or you can get your tickets directly with the club, Tommy Harlem. Natalie Wright, I need to see you in the building. LaShawn Haynes-Jones, I know you there. Naroma, I think you're having a party the week before, right? Rel, I need you in the building. Sister Soldier, you're there. The Godfather's in the building. D-Lo, get your brother to come out. The ambassador chat room, I need you there. All you guys, man, y'all come on out and have a good time. Janice, you got the last words.
Peace and love, everybody. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Shawn, cue the music.
All right, thank you. I was traumatized. I almost forgot about the music, Janice. Thank you, because that story really